iTunes. Guys, please give it up for Jimmy Putnam.
Really nailed that intro on take 2. Guys, the last 3 comedians have all told you that whether or not you like their jokes, they're going to keep doing them. I want you to know I am not like that. If you do not like one of my jokes, I will walk out on that joke like I'm some comic's gay dad. I have no problem with that. Weird. Also, DJ Jazzy Jeff was the DJ. The Fresh Prince was the rapper. The title of their first album was He's the DJ, I'm the Rapper. Will Smith was pointing at DJ Jazzy Jeff saying, whatever. But I heard Matt say that, and I was like, you can't let that go. Gotta point that shit out. If it cost me my set. Anyways, I'm participating in No Shave November, mostly because I was going to anyway. I mean, that's one of my favorite type of promotions, is like stuff I was gonna do anyway, you know? Like, oh, I'm not gonna shave for all of November. That's the sacrifice I'm making to bring awareness to the world about, like, prostates or something. I don't even know. I just don't like shaving. Next month, I'm gonna be participating in Cheetos December, where we raise awareness for osteoporosis, let's say, and then January is my favorite one. That's where we raise awareness for erectile dysfunction with Get Blown January. That's the sacrifice I'm gonna make for you people. It's tough. We're all on board for that one, right? You need your help with that one, ladies. But hey, it's for a good cause. It's for a good cause. Can't have erectile dysfunction running rampant in our society. Get a bunch of blowjobs January. Hashtag cool. All right. All of the football teams I like suck, so I've been playing my favorite fantasy football game this year. It's a game I like to call Spot the Criminal and Name His Crime. NFL Sundays, guys. You got a good shot of it. Every time I hear an announcer say, this wide receiver has blazing speed, I think, oh, blazing, fire, arson. He's an arsonist. Come on, arson. Let's go, arson. Oh, domestic violence again. It's always domestic violence. Should just guess that right away. It's not funny. It's really sad. But they are prosecuting NFL players for crimes now, which I think is a cool new thing we've come up with as a society. Like, they didn't used to do it. If you guys are following it, but former New England Patriots tight end Aaron Hernandez is still on trial for the 4 guys he killed. So, you know, it's good. He's not playing. He's in jail. They're trying him for killing 4 guys. Well, and there was a 5th guy. The newest crime against Aaron Hernandez was intimidating a potential witness. How did he intimidate a potential witness? He shot him in the face, which I'll grant you is one of the most intimidating things you can do to a person. So I want you guys to know that would work on me. That would shut me right up. It just seems like a weird crime to charge a guy with for shooting someone in the face, you know, like not attempted murder or assault with a deadly weapon. Like intimidating a potential witness. And what about the 4 dead guys? What was that charge? Is that like bullying or what? I don't know. Really won 4 arguments, and we're gonna prosecute that. But yeah, it's, you know, they're at least trying him for murder now. It didn't always used to be that way. I don't know. I'm 37, so I remember a simpler time. Back in the year 2000, when NFL linebacker Ray Lewis murdered 2 people, half as many, I'll grant you, and didn't get charged with anything. The guy walked. They didn't even prosecute him for murder, and they said they didn't have enough evidence. Well, they had 2 guys running in opposite directions who got chased down on foot and then tackled held down, and stabbed to death. All I know about the woo, that's how I do it. See, I couldn't. That's my whole thing with that crime is like, I know I'm not physically capable of committing that crime. I can't do that. In order to physically commit that crime, you have to be either an NFL linebacker or Wolverine. And apparently, in 2000, the potential involvement of a superhero constituted reasonable doubt. And, like he also found Jesus around that time, which gives you like a couple free murders, I think. I don't know how it works. Rules are weird. Jesus. I know, right? Sometimes when I see it raining outside, I just like to stare at the rain and think, this is just God's way of continuing to not exist while water evaporates, forms moisture in the atmosphere, and then precipitates back down to Earth. That joke's called There's Not a God, and it's not a joke. Just a thing that's true. Sorry. Don't kill the messenger. Yeah. I always have to be conscious of starting a set with that joke. If it doesn't land, I'm like, well, that ruined any chances I have with this crowd. You God crowd. You guys seem cool. That's good. I was on the way, I live in Lincoln, and I drove down here. I was trying to listen to like satellite radio. I have that in my car, but I don't know. I don't get pop music. Pop music seems, I don't know, stupid to me. Like the lyrics don't mean anything. I don't, see, I think it's because I'm old now, and I just doesn't, it sounds devoid of significance or purpose. And I read a study that said that they market music now to 12-year-olds. That's the target demographic for pop music. And that made sense to me. I was like, that's why it doesn't mean anything to me. But it didn't always used to be that way. Like when I was 12, our music was awesome. It was deep, it was significant, it meant something. And to prove it, I looked up the #1 hit song in the country from when I was 12 years old. And there it was, 2 Live Crew's Me So Horny. So I was fucking right. Song made me the man I am today, everybody. Real horny. I recently found out that I'm Jewish. That's a... Oh! Best reaction I've ever heard of that line. Someone had a lot of sympathy for me. She knows how the world treats Jewish people. That can happen. You can wake up and find out you're a different ethnicity. It's crazy. But here's the thing. This is the one time and place in the history of the world where I think it's kind of cool. Like, I think it's okay to admit it, right? Where the Jews at? Good. Correct. We don't answer those questions. Not anymore. Not since the incident. Fool me once, Hitler. I like to end my set with the word Hitler, so thank you very much, everybody.